if maybe you'd like to go to the beach and maybe get a coffee after or something, if that's alright.
Alright, boys, listen. And you may be wondering what's with this abrupt start. Because we're about to give a hot take, alright? A super hot take. Super hot take. We're joined by Angel. He's finally back, boys.
Yes.
Finally back. He's finally back. He's finally back. He's finally back. But the hot take I'm giving today. And you may be wondering, Nick, why are you so hot and heated, alright?
Because Sans was announced for Smash.
Why would I be hot and heated about Sans being in Smash? I'm the
Because-
#1 advocate for Sans in Smash.
You're right. You're right. You're right. My apologies. What are you heated about, sir?
I'm heated about many things, but today I'm heated about one in particular. And that is actually two things. Fairy Tail
Alright.
just got a game announced, alright? And
Alright.
you may be wondering, Nick, what's the problem with Fairy Tail having a game? Alright, you know what engine was used for this? The same
What
one
engine?
that was used for every other anime game?
Ah, yes. All right.
That one where like they're just running around on a small open world for a little bit while they fight each other? That one? Yeah?
See, you don't have to go into detail. I know
Yeah,
exactly
no,
what you're
no,
talking
I'm
about.
just saying, for the viewers at home that
Ah,
might not
okay.
have seen the same trailer that I'm about to talk about 4 times. The One Punch Man trailer, the My Hero trailer, the Kill la Kill trailer, now the Fairy Tail trailer. They're all the same trailer for the same game, right? But today, I'm just going to talk about the fact that I think Fairy Tail's bad. I think
You
it's
think Fairy Tail's
garbage.
bad.
I think it's buns. Basuda.
But friendship.
Fuck friendship. Fuck Natsu. He a bitch. Alright, I said I was gonna stop cursing in the update video, but I lied. Alright, because I'm heated. Natsu?
Hold on. I don't.
He ain't shit.
Fairy Tail reveal trailer.
Go watch that.
Yeah, no, I'm. What? It's only like 43 seconds long.
It's
God
garbage.
knows that we're going to stretch this out to be 10 minutes. But
It's a garbage trailer.
hold on. It's because you're right that there isn't just one engine that anime fighting games use. It's two.
Yep.
There's the 2D one, and then there's the 3D one.
Yep.
I think this is the 3D one that you're talking about.
100%.
Oh,
It's the same engine that they use for every anime game. It's the same engine that they use for JoJo's Eyes of Heaven.
no, this isn't the same. Or is it? No.
Yes, it
no,
is.
Right?
That the little open world one, where like it's the 3D models, but they're moving around all funny. It's the same engine, and it's the same engine they use for One Piece Burning Blood. And that game came out like 3 years ago.
I don't think it's the same engine. I think it's the same style, but
The engine,
Or it's
the engine's updated itself. All right, man. I will say it's gotten a lot cleaner, but they still use the same engine for every game. They all look the exact same and play the exact same.
yeah, hot take. I'm actually gonna, spit out a bit of a controversial opinion. Nick, you know my my stance on this. There is only one good anime fighting game, and what game is that, Nick?
JoJo's Heritage for the Future, baby.
Hey, you're absolute garbage.
What?
No, it is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Oh,
Yes.
ow,
Oh?
ow. Well, I can't disagree, but then again, anime fighting games have never had this particular je ne sais quoi to them. They've never really been good.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I don't speak Italian, sir.
Arrivederci, brother. But they've never really been good,
Alright.
to say the least. There's a few exceptions, like again, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and that one's saying a lot because there's never been a really good Dragon Ball Z game.
Well, okay, hold on. Before we get angry neckbeards in the comments, how do you feel about Dragon Ball Fighters or whatever it is?
Well, I think that's
The
a
2D
fine
fight.
game, right?
Yeah.
But that game is done in such a different way that it's probably the best fighting game that they have,
Yeah.
But the thing is, that game was solely made as a fighting game. if you look at like Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and all this other shit, they have like story and stuff like that, right? They're actually trying to be considered like games. Like they're a genre of game, you know? They can do everything within their one game. And Budokai Fighters is like it's a fighting game, bro. You can't do anything else.
So you think that most anime fighting games are held back by the fact that they're trying to tell the story of the anime rather than just be a fighting game?
Yeah, cause like if you look at certain anime, right, and you're like, God damn, dude, wouldn't it be cool if like they were just fighting for a while, and like if you put this guy against this guy, and they were just fighting instead of having to do a goddamn story mode that is gonna drag you out for a million years. And a lot of these games make you do the same fights that you watched in the anime, so it's not fun. There's nothing new to it. You're just doing the same fights, unless you're playing Burst Limit, and Burst Limit is like, yo, we're gonna take you to an alternate universe where like, what if, you know, like if Krillin fought Broly, and that's like a cool concept, taking you to a what if universe. But a lot of these games focus heavy on story that like is already presented within anime. Like it already takes it to a level where like people tell you, "Oh, read the manga, don't watch the anime adaptation," right? Fuck that. My big brain is so large that I'm gonna skip the manga and the game. I said the manga and the game. I'm gonna skip the manga and the anime, and I'm gonna go straight to the video game adaptation.
Right.
And then I will learn everything that I have to learn via the video game adaptation. And I won't have to watch the anime or read the manga. That's like the issue that I have with a lot of that. Where it's like, you have the video game, and the video game's cool and all, right? But then the video game has a story mode. And that story mode is just the anime. Broken down into like 30 minutes.
So, you're telling me that you would rather have a game like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Eyes of Heaven, with a brand new story that kind of fucks with the continuity and canon of the entire universe?
No.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do. Look, for all the crap that it's given, I actually do like Eyes of Heaven.
I don't. And as a man that has tried playing this game for about 2 hours, I'm not a fan. I think it's more in the sense of we legit as JoJo fans haven't gotten a good JoJo game in maybe close to 15 years, you know? Even
Dude, what
longer.
do you mean? Dude, we got Last Survivor. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're right, we got JoJo's Pitter Patter Pop on the phone.
Also, for those who don't know, JoJo's Pitter Patter Pop is a gacha game, and Last Survivor is Fortnite JoJo Edition.
I like JoJo's Pitter Patter Pop. I'm a big fan of gacha games. And,
that's sad.
how is it sad? Big fan of
say that
gacha games, alright? Dickhead.
I say that as a man who plays FGO.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of gacha games. I think anime gacha games are where like the anime genre needs to stick, because those work, you know. Like the Danmachi gacha game is not the best game on the planet, but people play it like regularly, and that shit hasn't gotten a second season in a long time. It just got announced at Anime Expo. It had a movie and everything, you know. But people still play the gacha game. The what's that one game? The SAO gacha game, right?
Yeah.
People give it a lot of shit, but I played it, and it was great, you know? I think that's where games need to stick on the realm of, like, what they can do and what they can't do. Stick to gacha games. Those work. Don't stick to the same engine on every game. Those don't work.
But gacha games are horrible. They're awful. I don't know.
What makes them so bad, bro?
The fact that they inherently use Skinner block tactics in order to make it so that you feel as if you're accomplishing something, when in reality you're just putting your credit card into your
bro, you're one of those
Play
people
account.
that put money into the games? You don't grind, dude.
Hell
'Cause
no.
I grind.
Look, I'm not saying that the majority of people will end up spending money on the game. That's not how these games work at all. In fact, it usually ends up being something ridiculous, and where you have a few whales, which are people who just spend absurd amounts of money on the game, for those of you who don't know, who end up spending so much that they're able to carry pretty much the entire base, where the ratio ends up being like you have 100 normal players and to like one whale, and that's like all the company needs to survive. As long as there's that one person throwing in all their money, all their revenue to keep this game afloat, they're fine.
Listen, this happens in every game. All right, this happens in every game.
Yeah, and is that not wrong?
I'm not. Listen, if I'm not the one doing it, you know, if I'm not the one pouring all of my money into these games, and I'm okay with it because some poor Mark is doing it, and some poor Mark out there is the one dumping all the money in the world into these games, and he feels. Look at the Love Live games, dude. Look at those stupid Love Live games. I wouldn't say they're stupid, but like, you know how much people pour their heart and soul into those stupid games? Remember the whole line at Anime Expo?
Nick,
those smelly people?
I know. I know all too well, if anything. Let me tell you about the legend that is Dore. Actually, no, it wasn't Dore. But we'll say Dore, just because I don't remember the other guy's name. There was a character in FGO, and they're a limited character, right? They're only going to be out for this summer. What do you think this man's course of action is in order to secure this character? This man legitimately sold his car for $2,000 to put into this game. And when he did, do you think he got that character?
No.
He did it. And he still hasn't. And that time is going to pass. Actually, it already passed, now that I think about it. But these games are evil.
Well, yeah, they are. I will say that. But I think they're fun to play at times, you know? Like, WWE has their own gacha game.
Wait, no, they...
Yeah, they do, fuck? Bro.
No. Oh my god, wait, hold on.
They have WWE Supercard.
Gotcha.
Look up WWE Supercard, because that's a gacha game, dude. So it's a whole goddamn gacha game.
Supercard.
WWE Supercard is a whole goddamn gacha game.
I refuse.
It's a whole goddamn gacha game that I've been playing since I was like 14. So it's a whole ass gacha game, dude.
I don't want to live anymore. I don't want to live anymore. I wish for death.
They removed all the Enzo cards.
Enzo Amore?
Yeah, they removed all the Enzo cards.
The
famous
Phoenix?
rapper, Phoenix, famous rapper, friend of the podcast. They removed all the Enzo cards, and I was like, why would y'all do that, bro? What has that man ever done to y'all that would cause you to remove him from your best game, the gacha game? And push comes to shove, you know? I can't say the word out loud because we'll get yeeted, but let's just say he did some things. Look up Phoenix.
They grabbed his consensual.
His consensual wee.
Yes.
If you want any more context, listen to the song Phoenix by a Real One. That'll give you all
you know what? Tell us in the comments if you want us to do a review
on Enzo's entire album, including Phoenix.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize we were reviewing the entire album.
We're gonna review the entire album, including Phoenix. We're gonna review the song "Live a 30 for 30" as well, a diss track on his ex-girlfriend Liv Morgan.
Ah, yes, that person who I definitely know.
Yep, and we're gonna do a whole review on it, and I'm gonna bop to it. I'm gonna go live a 30 for 30, and people are gonna be like, "God damn, dude, you were talking about anime games just like 5 minutes ago. What happened?"
Yeah, we were. How did we get here?
I don't know. I think I have no clue. But anyways, back to my topic at hand. I think Fairy Tail's bad. Fairy Tail buns. Their game gotta be buns. I never liked Fairy Tail. I never did.
Why did you never like Fairy Tail?
Because I feel like Fairy Tail is really cliche. You know, it's like it's just this cliche and everything. Oh, you guys. I'm leaving that in. Woo! You guys are gonna hear a nice, lovely sneeze. It's really cliche and stuff like that. And I was never a big fan of the story of Natsu. I thought Natsu's whole story was really buns. The fact that, like, was this his dad? Was he raised by a fucking dragon? That was the whole story. That his daddy was a dragon that raised him, and then he had to go find his daddy. Bro, that was buns, bro. I hated that, and the fact that every fight was super predictable, bro. And I'll set this up. All right. I want you to scene. All right. I want you to be a bad guy, and I want you to tell me some anime weep shit. All right, you ready? Go.
All right. What do you really think? Wait, hold on. You as Natsu or you as Nick?
No, I'm gonna be Natsu, right? And I want you to be anime guy that's beating me up.
All right.
Like, I'm already halfway beaten up. I just want you to, like, you're gonna be the one beat. Oh, all right, go.
Do you really think that you'd have the power to go against me after I had this, the Millennium Dragon's power?
Do 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 do, and then he'd say, "I'm fired up," and then win the fight.
Oh no.
So everything went.
I have to hit you with some attack, and you have to eat it.
Oh yeah.
You have to say you're fired up.
Then like you have to shoot some shit at me, and then I have to swallow it, and then go, I'm getting fired up, and then the music goes, do 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 do, and then he wins the fight, because that's how everything in Fairy Tail goes.
Right.
That the music starts to bump after he says he's getting fired up, then he wins. So great marketing. People are gonna be like, oh, but that happens in Dragon Ball Z where the music bumps and then the guy comes like, no, it does not, right? Sometimes they play this heavy metal music and then Broly wins.
I'm gonna be so honest, dude. I think it does.
Nah.
But what makes Fairy Tail so... Well, I have to actually like go back to this because I'm not gonna lie to you. There was a point in my life where I did enjoy Fairy Tail, but that's only
Was it the first season?
Yeah, it was around the first season.
Yeah, no, it was the first season on Netflix. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, okay, you do know. But
Yep.
no, the reason for that was because one, it hadn't like worn itself out, and two, I wasn't really exposed to a lot of anime tropes. I didn't realize how cliche or how, I guess, vanilla Fairy Tail was. In my mind, I was like, whoa, these are some like brand new like concepts to me. And then as time like went on, I was like, oh, you're gonna use the power of friendship. Again, you're fired up. Again.
Listen, man, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
I guess the music's cool.
There was a starter pack, you know? There's a starter pack. It's I'm in middle school and I'm 6, so I'm gonna stay home and watch anime on Netflix starter pack, right? There's SAO.
Yeah.
There's
SAO.
There's Fairy Tail.
Attack on Titan.
There's Attack on Titan.
And Soul Eater, right?
And Soul Eater. Full Metal Alchemist is there too, right? But that's the bundle of like I'm sick in middle school, so I get to watch this at home, right?
Bruh, no one was on my Giga Brain shit. No one was watching Psycho-Pass.
I'll be honest with you, I tried in middle school, or at least
Did you?
I think it came out when I was in like the 9th grade.
Mhm.
And I tried, right? But like a part of my Giga Brain at the time was like, oh, this isn't real anime. I can't watch it. Because I was like one of those kids where like I took anime a little too serious, and that was kind of my identity.
Oh no.
Well, I wouldn't say it was an oh no. I don't look back at it and regret it, right? I look back on it as more like that was my identity in like middle school and like the beginning of high school, where it was like I was known as the kid that watched anime, so people had to come up to me and ask me like what they should watch, right?
Oh, okay. As long as like you weren't like super cringy about it.
No, I wasn't like, oh, I'm fired up, fight me now. I'm be like, yo, son, chill.
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
It's not me, bro. Like, there's no way I was like yelling, ah! I wasn't doing that, but yeah, no, it was more in the sense of I would watch anime all the time and stuff like that. And I remember there was a time in my life when I was like, Psycho-Pass, I have to watch it. But like then I watched like a little bit of I was like, this isn't real anime. I can't watch this.
Wait, what do you mean by real anime?
Well, because it was like a Netflix original, you know?
No, I don't think you're thinking about the same thing. Psycho-Pass isn't a Netflix original.
Yes, it is.
Psycho-Pass?
Bro, yeah, Psycho-Pass is a Netflix original. That's a Netflix original.
Hold on. No, it's not. It's not even on Netflix anymore, if I recall correctly.
I swear to you, it's a goddamn Netflix original.
I'm like 85%. Yeah, no, dude, it's on like Amazon Prime Video. No, dude, this isn't.
What? Never mind. I lost it. All right, listen. In middle school, I thought it was a Netflix original. So I was like, I can't watch this.
Oh, you're bad. Okay, no. Actually, hold on. While we're on the topic of things that are considered anime by some people, but not really anime.
You're gonna say the Avatar, and no, it's not anime.
No. But piss off, animes or Avatar is so good. No.
Never said it wasn't. It's just not anime.
All right. Okay, we're good. But how do you feel about Ruby?
Not a fan. I've never been a fan of Ruby. I honestly very much dislike the whole concept of Ruby. I thought Ruby was more in this Homestruck sort of business, where like kids in middle school are watching it because it's some fan-made garbage, and I never liked Ruby. I was in Barnes & Noble's the other day, and Ruby has its own manga now. And I'm not a fan of Ruby. I've never been a fan of Ruby. I've always disliked Ruby. I get why people watch it. Ruby's still going on to this day. I've always thought Ruby was buns. I've never been a fan of that garbage CGI. It's buns. It sort of reminds me of all the Berserk stuff. Not a fan of Ruby. Yes. Your thoughts on Ruby?
My thoughts on Ruby? The thing is, at the time, when I was looking into it, I didn't really know about like Rooster Teeth. I didn't really know where exactly it came from. And when I watched it, I was like, oh, this is like, seems kind of like not necessarily generic. If anything, it reminded me a tiny bit about Soul Eater, not because of the concepts or anything, but because, oh my god, I forgot what the like primary antagonist is in that series, but it reminded me a lot about like Kishin, and the fact that Ruby like wields a scythe and Maka wields a scythe, I was like, we're on that same wavelength shit. And so I watched a bit of it, I enjoyed it, but after a bit, I was like, oh, I'll get back to this eventually. And then I never did. And then the fan base decided to be AIDS, and I was like, oh, well now I'm completely turned off.
I was never a fan of it. Buns. Never liked it. Still don't. I think it's not good, and people give it a little bit too much praise for what it actually is. And it's pretty garbage to me. Also, there's this one anime that I watched a long time ago that is stuck in my fucking head, but it's no longer on Netflix, and I never got the name of it. God, there was this girl, and she had a red hood. And they I think they called it Little Red Riding Hood, but like they didn't call her that because, you know, they can't. And like there was this other girl, like her sidekick, that had like fucking, man, she had like fucking robot hands or something. She was like into mechanics. I don't remember the goddamn name of it. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to look it up, and I can't fucking think about it. God, I'm gonna find it one day. And when I do, I'll be fucking lit. Oh, man, if I do, bring you home.
Is it like Red Riding Hood and the Wolf? Question mark? No.
Hold up.
No.
Hold up.
No, this isn't it. No, okay, no, I actually think I know exactly what you're talking about.
Where the girl's flat-chested, right?
No, it isn't. Okay. I personally don't know what you're talking about.
They went to like school and shit, dude.
But I know of a man who has far greater knowledge than I do in this topic. I will not mention him, but I'm pretty sure I can find what you're talking about, because he was recommending it to me since like 9th grade, and no.
God, please get this information for me, because I'm trying to figure it out. Oh my god, dude.
It would have been popular around the time that, you were...
I found a GIF of it.
Send?
Me find GIF.
Por favor.
Me need to save GIF.
Send me GIF, por favor. Please.
Oh my god, me need save GIF. Hold up, me save GIF. Me open thing. Oh my god, my Giga Brain. This podcast is taking a turn. Nick's going down memory lane. No, it opened up my Minecraft screenshots. God, speaking of Minecraft, they also have a realms now if anybody wants to join the realms. God, where is it? I'm losing my mind here, dude. I'm just limbs. Ooh, I'm just limbs. There it is. Look at it. It's such a small GIF. It's such a small GIF. Is it called Rarity? Is that the name of it?
Hold on. Okami-san, so what? Okami-san and her 7 companions?
Is it?
Here, I'll send you the link. Here you go.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Alright, this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, I was.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. It has been found.
So I was talking to someone about Neko Mimis, right?
Uh-huh.
And when I like looked up just like the wiki to send it to them, I realized that the character that they use to represent them comes from this anime specifically, and so I was just like triggered for like PTSD.
Dude.
Oh no.
Dude, I watched this anime in middle school, dude. I'm just limbs, dude. Ooh. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it.
Iggy boys.
Dude, I'm losing it. Oh my god, I'm just limbs, dude. I'm just limbs.
Okay, I have a feeling this is.
Oh my god, bro, we've just sidetracked so hard.
We did.
Kami-san and 7 companions. Yo, this is gonna be another one of those scuffed episodes. I was originally gonna title Fairy Tale's Bad.
You know what? Title of Fairy Tale's bad anyway.
I'm gonna. Alright, lads and gamers. We've stretched this out enough.
Where I'm like, what?
Oh
20?
man. We're yeah, we are. We're reaching the season finale.
The season finale, you say?
Season finale. We're reaching that shortly. We've had a few filler episodes.
Oh.
We've had a few main story episodes.
I was wondering if maybe
Yeah,
we're
but like,
reaching we're reaching the goddamn finale. Thank you, Miguel,
Okay.
for your surprise cameo.
that's alright.
wait, but when are we gonna unlock like the new form?
When are we gonna do season 2? Is the question.
No, like when are we gonna like fight the main antagonist for the season?
We're building
and
up
unlock
to
our
it.
new form?
We're building up to it.
Oh, I see.
We're building up to it because I don't want to spoil anything. But for those of you that read the manga to our podcast, we're slowly reaching that JoJo Part 5 review.
Oh god, oh fuck.
We're slowly reaching that Part 5 review. And I don't want to say that will be our season finale, but might want to stay tuned to see what happens next, because oh boy, is the filler arc over after this one.
Oh no.
Oh, is the filler arc over after this one? You can find this on everything else, you know, everything's down below. Angel, say goodbye.
Goodbye. Peace.
Actually,
peace.
I don't think the filler arc's over after this one,
Oh god, oh fuck.
because something special is
need
coming
the-
up.
Look, we need the beach episode.
We do.
Actually,
We do.
you know what? No spoilers for that.
No
I
spoilers.
might.
No spoilers. There's another thing coming up soon. Another thing that's gonna take us a lot of work on. Just coming up. All right, boys.
Oh.
Have yourselves a damn good one. Bye-bye. Thanks, guys. You know, if you made it this far, thank you for getting to the end of that. Thank you. Very happy with our podcast. I said that in the update video. I'm happy with it again. It's been a little bit since we've uploaded anything. Since I've had the desire to work on anything with Angel. Not like that. Not like we're not friends. Just we're both busy. Angel's in school now, and I'm working. I'm also in school and stuff like that. So there's not really much time. I will say this is probably the end of the season. I will say season. This is the end of the arc, I guess. Since we're an anime podcast, I'll keep it in that area. At the end of the season, stuff like that. For this episode of this portion of the podcast, we're gonna keep it at 13, but I believe this is 8 or 9. I can't recall. Memory's fading. 8 or 9. Keep it at that. Thank you for those that have been watching. And those that will stick with us for the future. Arrivederci and all that other stuff. Have yourselves a damn good one. Bye-bye.